Hello everybody, my name is Christian and welcome back to Christian's Weather and Forecasting. Right now we have a significant event for the Ohio Valley today, which is including a 10% tornado risk that is also hatched, both hatched wind and hail risk, so we're going to get into that. A marginal risk for tomorrow, and then it's looking like it's going to calm down for a little bit based on what the National Weather Service, with some storms popping off here and there. I will be in the field a little bit today. I will upload some shorts of like the clouds and stuff over portions of the north central Kentucky area. So if you guys want to watch that, make sure you're keeping in and tuning in. There will most likely be multiple that are uploaded. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into what's going to happen today. The National Weather Service has issued an enhanced risk for portions of eastern Missouri, southern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, as well as portions of Kentucky. This is where that enhanced risk to the south is that 10% tornado. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. That 10% tornado, that 30% wind, as we can see right here. The north enhanced risk is driven by hail, mainly with a 30% significant, but the south enhanced is what everybody's mainly going to be focusing on. We have a major possibility for tornadoes here. As you can see, it's a hatched risk of 10%, which means EF5 or greater probability. And then that wind percent where that hatched is a 10% greater probability of a 65 knots or greater within 25 miles of a point. There is an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms this evening and tonight over portions of the lower and middle Ohio Valley and across a small part of the northern Illinois and southeast Wisconsin region. Severe thunderstorms associated with large hail damaging gusts and tornadoes, some of which may be significant, will be possible from late this afternoon into overnight. If you want to read the SIPNOSIS, here's Ohio Valley, here's Illinois and Wisconsin. You can pause and you can read that. This threat in itself is mainly going to be throughout the evening hours into overnight, so if you are planning on sleeping, go ahead and take a nap while it's daytime out, while things are calm. Get ready for tonight, because even don't be worried about it, don't be scared about it, but you do need to make sure that you're prepared, because it's most likely that some sort of severe weather outbreak will be expected here. Now, over through portions of the morning hours this night, you can see some storms right here towards portions of Kentucky. We did have some thunderstorms move through the area, and that continues to move off to the east as we speak. Into the morning hours, storms will begin forming over portions of Illinois, and this will form somewhat of like a squall line of storms. That 10% right here, we can see even the model predicting some zoom in a little bit there, some discrete style storms, which will bring the possibility for that rotation even more if they're supercells. This will turn into a little bit of a squall line and will move from mainly the northeast coast to the South Gulf states. The South Gulf states not expected to be severe, but some wind, some damaging gusts can be expected there. The north side of this storm will impact the North England states and will turn into somewhat of a snow event as they impact portions of like Vermont, New Hampshire, into Maine. And between the 29th and into the 1st, that will move off to the east coast. Now, while this is happening over here, we do have a low pressure system up here towards Canada that's bringing some heavier style snowfall, freezing rain towards portions of Oregon, Washington states. This will continue to move in over the next couple days. Another low pressure front back here towards the back will bring another snow event once again to portions of Oregon, Washington State, North California, into the portions of the California mountains. While that's happening, though, we do have another area down here of storms. Not for sure too far out to tell if this will gain severity, but it's looking like it's just going to be somewhat of a rain event and all that, if anything. This will develop a low pressure system and will move up to the east coast before, once again, something else starts sparking up. So for that, we're going to back up a little bit more. We do have another low pressure system towards the north that will bring some freezing rain, some snow behind it, and a little bit of some stormy weather towards the front of it. This will be towards the 4th of March. And then another area of storms begins forming down here towards the south and another towards the north. This will look like it brings some snow towards portions of Wisconsin to Canada, into portions of Michigan, maybe even too. It's possible. A low pressure system will once again form towards the 5th and the 6th down south. Will possibly bring some severe weather styles to the south and maybe even to the Ohio Valley once again. And that will move off to the east. Once again, will bring some possibility of snow impacts towards the north states, England states once again. And then that's all the run that we have for this model. Now, I didn't cover day 2 just yet because I kind of wanted to look at the model first. We do have this still kind of a bow-echo squall line of storms. That stretches down into portions of the Carolinas and will bring some snow wrapped around towards the north part of it. This, once again, will bring a possibility of some severity of marginal risk in effect. Let's go ahead and look at it. Now, here is this marginal risk of severe weather right here. It stretches all the way into portions of New York, Pennsylvania, into portions of New Hampshire. I think that's Vermont, actually. That's my bad. The England states I have a little bit of a trouble with. This tornado threat stretches into portions of West Virginia, South Ohio, and into portions of eastern Kentucky. This is not as much as a tornado threat as we're seeing today specifically, but that tornado threat still is there. This is mainly going to be driven by wind. I mean, it's not like, again, not a big threat, but we do have that 5% of wind for there to be some gusty winds there, and the hail non-existent, so that's good. Once again, if you want to read the hypnosis, the summary, isolated strong to severe thunderstorms will pose a risk of damaging gusts from middle Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, into the northeast states on Wednesday. The hypnosis right here, once again, you can pause to read. This will go over everywhere that marginal risk is, including the upper Ohio Valley into the northeast. Now, I would kind of show you when these storms are supposed to start, but there's 2 things on why I can't. Number 1, my Radar Omega subscription does not renew until the 1st or the 2nd of this month. I'm trying to fix that currently, so I don't have access to the HRRR, the NAM3K, anything like that. And as well as that, it's extremely hard to pinpoint an event like this where just when it's starting, as we're still right now, it's pretty much all over the place. So if you guys are in the risk area, please do not be scared. It is okay to worry, but you shouldn't. If you guys are in the risk, you need to make sure you're prepared and you are watching out. You have a way to receive weather alerts, things like that. Once again, I will be in the field a little bit today towards like 3-4 p.m. So I will upload some shorts of the clouds and stuff. If there's any wind or anything like that, that will be on the shorts. So make sure if you guys want to watch those, you guys can. They will be available whenever they get uploaded, probably right after they get recorded, to be honest. So once again, stay safe. Make sure you have a way to get weather alerts. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't take this lightly. Make sure you're ready. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.